Once upon a time, in a peaceful kingdom nestled between silver-tipped mountains and sparkling lakes, there lived a kind and curious little princess named Elara. Though her days were filled with fun and laughter, bedtime was always the hardest part. Every night, while the rest of the kingdom drifted off to sleep, Elara would lie awake in her big, cozy bed. She'd toss and turn, count the stars outside her window, fluff her pillows again and again. But no matter what she tried, sleep just wouldn't come. One especially quiet night, with moonlight pouring through the tall castle window, Elara whispered to herself, "Why can't I fall asleep? I've tried everything. Maybe a walk in the garden will help." She slipped out of bed, put on her soft slippers and favorite robe, and tiptoed quietly through the castle halls, careful not to wake anyone. Down the marble steps she went, and out into the cool night air, until she arrived at the royal garden, her favorite place in the whole castle. The flowers glowed faintly in the moonlight, and the breeze sang a gentle lullaby. But tonight, something was different. Just beyond the tulips and roses, hidden near the lilac bushes, something sparkled. It shimmered like stardust, pulsing with a gentle glow. Curious, Elara tiptoed closer. "Wow," she breathed. "What a beautiful flower. I don't remember seeing you before." And to her surprise, the glowing flower replied, "That's because I only bloom when someone kind is near." Elara gasped and stepped back slightly. You can talk?" The flower's soft glow flickered playfully as it replied, "Yes, princess, but only at night, and only when the moon is full." Elara knelt beside it, her eyes wide with wonder. "Who are you? Why are you glowing like that?" "I'm a moonflower," the blossom replied. "I've lived in this garden for a long, long time, waiting for someone who would truly listen." Elara smiled. "Well, I'm listening." "Good," said the moonflower, "because I have stories to tell. Stories of the stars, the clouds, the wind, and of course, dreams." So, under the glowing moon and surrounded by sleeping blossoms, Elara and the moonflower talked. They shared stories, giggles, and quiet thoughts. The more they talked, the sleepier Elara began to feel. But her heart felt warmer than ever before. After a while, the moonflower leaned its glowing petals forward. "Princess Elara, would you like to make a wish?" "A wish?" Elara blinked. "Yes, but only one. And it must come from the heart." Elara thought for a long moment. She could wish for towers of sweets, or a crown made of diamonds, or even a unicorn all her own. But none of those felt quite right. At last, she whispered, "I wish for every child in the kingdom to sleep peacefully tonight, to have sweet dreams, and wake up smiling." The moonflower's glow brightened. A beautiful wish and a rare one, so full of kindness it must come true. With that, a breeze began to swirl through the garden, lifting sparkling light from the moonflower's petals. It danced through the air, into the sky, and floated over the rooftops of the kingdom. That night, every child, whether in a big castle bed or a small village crib, smiled in their sleep. They dreamed of magical places, warm hugs, and gentle lullabies. And so did Princess Elara. She returned to her room and slipped under the covers. As her eyes fluttered shut, a soft smile touched her lips. The next morning, golden sunlight warmed her face. She stretched with a yawn and tiptoed back to the garden. The moonflower was gone, but on the grass, nestled in the dew, lay one single glowing petal. Elara picked it up and held it close. "I'll come back tonight," she whispered. "And every night I can, I promise." And she did, because some friendships bloom best under the quiet glow of the moon.